What's poppin' T Subs and T Squad? So, Miss Belle Collective, Season 3, Episode 9, Dick Respectful. This episode wasn't much. I'm just gonna be honest. It wasn't earth shattering, it won't groundbreaking, it won't none of that. It was an episode. That was cute for what it was, and so I'm just gonna give y'all what I got and yeah, we can take it from there. So the episode continues with Letitia getting Uncle Cliff, shout out to JJ, all the way together for calling Glendale. And Cliff, listen, Latrice, no shade, because you're gonna stand by your husband. I get that. I totally understand that, Latrice. And I get that you really don't like for people to really go in and let have on your husband. But this is why your husband need to stay the fuck off of reality TV. Okay, Latrice? Because as much as I see it for you, I don't fool with your husband. All right? And people got the right to like you, but not like your husband. And be clear, Latrice, your husband gives people the reason to not like him. So as much as you want to stand by your man, honey, you listen, you just gonna get the good work right along with his ass. Because at the end of the day, Latrice, you have to learn how to let your husband know, nah, nigga, you wrong as hell and you had no business calling that man and further causing more confusion, discord, and dysfunction in these people's marriage. It's not fair. It's not fair. You want people to have all the disrespect for your husband, then you need to tell your husband that he needs to have more respect for other people. I don't get how that works, Latrice. It don't work that way. Because see, if I was Letitia, fuck being your friend, he would have got the damn business. And that's real shit. And if that meant me and you not being friends no more, then damn it, that's just where it's at. I couldn't be friends with you like that, Latrice, because because to me it's a slap in my face. So basically, what you're saying is it's okay for your husband to go out here and disrespect other people, and then when somebody wanted to get him together about it, they're wrong, and then you and well, that's my whatever, like Latrice, that is a huge flaw of yours. Okay, that is a huge flaw of yours, Latrice. And I'm only telling you this because I like you. I do. I like you. I really do. I don't think you a bad person. I don't think you a mean person. I don't think you a mean spirited person. I totally adore what you got going on. I respect you and your hustle and your perseverance. I love all of that about you, Latrice. But this blindly following your husband shit, especially when he in the wrong, you gonna stay not having friends. I'm just gonna be real. I am. Because see, a bitch like me would have got his ass all the way together and dared you to say something to me. Moving on, because that pisses me off when it comes to Latrice. That's the one thing about Latrice that I do not like. Because when your husband is wrong, he damn wrong, and he was dead damn wrong for what the hell he did. Anyway, Willie and Akeisha at home, and then they talk about still waiting on a proposal for Fair Street. That God Almighty, y'all ain't gonna ever let Fair Street die, child. We've been talking about Ferris and that street since season 1, episode 1. We now in season 3, episode 6, and we still got Miss Fair in her goddamn like child. But I get it. I get it. So I ain't even gonna do too much. Like I say, I get it. Fine. Fine. Um, we'll move on. Uh, Big Willie style on the diet. Willie, I like you the way you is. You ain't gotta go on no diet. But hey, I get it, Willie. It's all about health. All right. And if you feel like you are unhealthy where you at, do what you gotta do to fix it. But I can assure you, me, I keep I'm gonna say Akeisha first because that's your wife. Akeisha, me, nor Scotty. Find air issues where you at. Personally, I don't want no skinny mini ass nigga because I ain't no skinny mini ass man. I don't like a bag of bones. You understand me? Now, nice body, of course, that's all well and cute. But you know, I love me a good teddy bear, honey, because it get cold up here at these New. You know that you from New York. Anyway, she's planning her Holly Day mixer, and it's gonna be somewhere on Fair Street. Shout out to you, Akeisha, for your mixer, girl. I will say this: it was really good to see Willie, though. It is because we see all of the other husbands. Willie, not so much, but I get that because he works up here. So it is good that when he's home, he don't mind filming and being seen and letting people know what he got going on and all that good stuff. So I mean, y'all know I live for Willie. Shout out to Willie. So Letitia and Latrice meet up for some tennis lessons and they talk about Stiff Cliff. Shout out to Letitia. And how he was being real messy when it came to Glendale. And again, Latrice wants to stand by her husband. Listen, Latrice, I never want to get so wrapped up in a man to where I'm going to stand up for him in his wrongness. You know what I mean? Like, I really hope I don't ever give a man that much power over me and what I have going on and in my life that I'm just going to put up or stand up for some fuck shit. Like, I don't know where in the rule book where people feel like because you're married, you just have to go along to get along with your mate, even when they're wrong. Latrice, there's nothing wrong with you telling Cliff, that may have been cute for y'all little bromance, but you started a real issue between these people, and they are already going through shit. Mind your business. There's nothing wrong with that, Latrice. Fuck what Cliff tell you, because he don't want nobody to tell him he wrong. You stupid to sit over here and conform to that fool. I'm just gonna call it what it is, Latrice. You stupid for for trying to conform to some shit like that because you don't even have a voice in your own damn marriage and in your own damn house. Basically, is what it leads down to. You don't have a voice. What you think and what you say don't matter, and you know that. So you're just gonna roll and go along to get. Like, I can't get because that's weak shit. That's weak shit. And you running around here trying to act like you that girl, then be that girl all the way around. Because you don't damn need him. You got goddess links, so you say on your own. It's $1 million company, so you say on your own. So I don't even understand how you can allow this to go on. I'm just gonna be real. Moving on. Whatever, girl. Like I said, if I was Letitia, I'd have cut your ass all the way out. I'm just gonna be real. I'd have laid you out at that damn tennis court. But fine. Moving on. I like Latrice, I do, but that is the one thing about her that I just cannot rock with. Anyway, Akeisha has family time with her two sisters and her sister cousin. Shout out, but those are her sisters nonetheless. Shout out to them. And Akeisha tells them rather, about Tambra and how she realizes that she's not the friend that she thought she was when she first came into this group. And then she talks about how Letitia said that Akeisha stole her idea for Fair Street. I'm tired of the Fair Street talk. I could care less. That's that for that. Now, when it comes down between you and Tambra, I do get your feelings when it comes toward Tambra because Tambra, I do believe you said that about Akeisha. Now, I know Akeisha may be a lot of things, but I don't think she a liar. All right, I just don't. That's just how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. I don't. I mean, maybe she is a lot. I don't know. Listen, get me together in the comments, please. Let me know. But I just I'm gonna leave you alone, Tamber. I'm gonna leave you alone. Leave you alone. So Willie and JJ meet up to shoot pool. So JJ tells him about Glendale wanting to be a rapper. Listen, I agree with Big Willie style 1010%. Glendale, sit your old ass down. We don't need no 40-year-old rapper trying to get his woman back. And the best way he feels to do that is with some weak ass song on a local radio station down there to Jackson. Like I mean, I guess it's cute, but I really don't think you gonna get much of nowhere with it. And that's just my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe Letitia will find it cute or something. I don't know. But I agree with Big Willie style. Hey, if you don't sit your old ass down and go back to driving tractor trailers or tugboats or whatever the hell it was you was doing, moving, catching snow crabs or Alaskan king crabs or whatever the hell it is that you was around there doing. If you don't go back to doing that, I know something. Moving on. Um, JJ also tells Big Willie style about a stiff cliff starting mess between Letitia and Glendale, and points out how he was just as much into the 15 inches as all of us was. And y'all want to know what's funny? Because y'all, I actually had to watch this on YouTube because it's not on demand yet. And I just really, I ain't feel like watching it last night. And so I had to watch it on YouTube. And I know on YouTube they skip small stuff, not big stuff, but small stuff. I never really noticed Cliff paying attention to the 15. But here's the thing. Most dudes do that. Now, they not going to admit to it, but most dudes do that. Not because they gay or whatever, but a lot of them want to see well, if they can measure up to the competition. It's just like when you go down to the gym. If your man never told you he ain't never seen another man dick, he lying. And if he tells you he ain't never seen, if he could measure up to somebody else, he damn lying. Most dudes do that shit. They not gonna admit it, but they do. So I don't think that they're lying about that when it comes to Cliff at all. The gag is Cliff might, he might, you know, Listen, I know a bunch of older daddies, especially around there in Mississippi. Now I ain't saying he one of them, but I mean, I don't know. He might hang with the crew, but I ain't never seen him. But but shit, bitch, yeah, a lot of them looking at the 15 inches too. Hell, like I say, y'all want to know if y'all and maybe JJ can measure up because he damn sure was confident. He ain't mind sending no script around there for his wife. So he measures up to the competition. So I'm gonna leave JJ up out of that. But all the rest of y'all, because y'all was real worried about that. Anyway, um, anyway, Cliff, Miss Grant, do I got to have my privacy parts when you around? Cause you be running around here looking at bulges and shit and all. Let me find out you and Latrice be bird watching together. Child, she'll never know. And if she do, she'll never admit. Anyway, it's probably why she's dead set on keeping his ass around. They probably bird watch together. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Latrice alone, girl, because she could sweep it down. I don't like her, and that's the furthest from the truth. I like Latrice a lot, and I gotta gag. I gotta gag because you was wearing my nerve out. Anyway, uh, Letitia meets with Tambra in the park, and then they try to clear up the situation that happened down to her tight ass peace treaty. I appreciated the conversation though. I believe Latrice. I'm gonna be real. I believe Letitia. I believe she was only following up behind Marie. That's really what I think. I think she was only following up behind Marie, and that's why Letitia is a good thing to have a mind of your damn own and not allow Marie to get you caught up in no foolishness. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what y'all reasonings was, y'all had no business going around there meeting up with that man to talk about any damn thing. Who cares? Again, I say, who cares? He's not on the show. He was never on the show. There was no reason for y'all to be sitting around there trying to have any type of conversations with that man. It didn't make sense to me. Like what he got going on does not add any type of value of any kind to this show or to Tambra. Now, I appreciate Tambra for saying, girl, don't do it again. We took some steps back, but the door ain't fully closed. And I do appreciate Tambra for that because, see, if it was me, I really wouldn't even have nothing for you. But look, whatever, y'all. Listen, do what y'all do. I'm glad that she apologized, and we can move on, child. Um, get off. Anyway. So Akeisha's holiday mixer. So Letitia comes because all of the ladies was there. All the ladies was there. All the ladies showed up, which was good. Even Letitia. Letitia showed up late, but she showed up anyhow, and all that good. So Cliff gives Letitia a hug, but he still is carrying along that same damn energy. Gonna tell her, he said what he said and he did what he did and all of the rest of this stuff. And it's just like, see, you didn't even have to come there with that. Like, you could have just let that go, Cliff. You gave her a hug. She accepted the hug. It just should have been that, in my opinion. It honestly just should have been that. Running your mouth like a last girl. Like, I just, that's why I say, I. So Letitia is telling the other ladies what happened between her and Stiff Cliff, and that was basically the end of the episode. Now Marie seems to feel like, Latrice and Cliff obviously have something going on around there, and that's why he started all of that foolishness tried to start all of that foolishness between Letitia and Glendale. I don't know. I don't know. But all I can say is it was weird. It was weird. It was uncalled for. It shouldn't have happened. It didn't have to happen. And it's just still mind boggling to me at how Latrice is just, even in this moment, just can't seem to understand that her husband is wrong. I think he got her groomed. And that's why he likes younger women. And again, I feel like Latrice is the daddy thing. And that's why she probably feels as though she can't get him together. Why she feels as though she has to have this undying loyalty even when he's wrong. Like, it's weird. It's weird. But again, I like Latrice. I don't want her to feel like I don't. I really do. But I don't like your husband, Latrice. And if me not liking your husband means you don't like me, then bitch, fuck it. All right? Okay, because I said what I said, and I'm in every word of what the hell I said. Like, I just toxic, 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 toxic. You living in a beautiful ass house, toxic. You got a $1 million business, toxic. Like, it's toxic, toxic. All of it is toxic. Like, if I got to live like that, I don't want none of that. I'm just fine in my modest, middle suburbanite type girl. I'm fine where I'm at. If I got to have all of that to have riches and glory, I don't need it. I toxic, toxic, toxic. Like Mama Gloria tried to tell you, shit been there. Toxic, toxic. But fine. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode of Belle Collective. Like I say, Love and Marriage Huntsville is a no-go until next month. No, September, because we still in July. Until September. So tonight, y'all are going to get Love and Marriage Detroit review early. That's going to be put on the second channel for those of y'all that want to watch or do watch. That's going to be tonight, not Sunday, tonight, at 8 o'clock on the second channel, pre-recorded, not live. Real Housewives of Atlanta. That live is set already for Monday at 11:15 a.m., not p.m., a.m. So make sure to head over there now. Drop your like and your reminder so you don't forget. Um, the Whether You Like It or Not panel is Monday at 8:15, 8:30ish, somewhere around there. It's gonna be on Yakutee's channel. We down to the Cinnadale girl. So make sure that y'all be there on Monday where we gag them hoes even more. Tuesday is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's gonna be put on the second channel. And Wednesday, we're gonna be headed over to JoJo's house for roast and review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I think that's it, and that's all I got. For giving you the Real T Baptist announcements. And yeah, with that I'm gone. Bye.